Okay, we are here at the No Kings protest off of National in Springfield, Missouri. We're going to ask a couple people why they're out here to protest.
Today is a day of peaceful resistance. Let's show this town, this state, this nation, that this moment is what democracy looks like. Because America doesn't belong to kings, it belongs to the people who love her enough to fight for her. Thank you, Springfield. Let's march peacefully, powerfully, proudly. No kings, no tyrants, no surrender.
I'm an American.
Yes.
I've loved this country for 70 years, so I don't like what's happening.
Yes, Donald Trump and his administration have started attacking PBS, so Oscar came out to talk trash.
Yeah, of course. What's your opinion of Donald Trump?
He's a fascist Nazi son of a bitch.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No kings.
We're here today to this protest today, sir.
The fact that we've all forgotten about the Constitution, apparently.
Heck yeah. Do you mind, what's your opinion on Donald Trump, sir?
I think he needs to listen to people who are been doing this a lot longer than he has.
Yeah.
And the country's not in a good state. It's not in a good place.
Yeah. Do you mind elaborating on this statement? Just kind of what you mean by that?
Well, I think there's a lot of failures. There's a lot of failures at a lot of points.
Yeah.
It's not just Donald Trump that's failed us. It's all the representatives, the senators, it's everybody else that we learned in sixth grade, government class that this isn't supposed to happen. That's why we have three branches of government. So
Yeah, you definitely feel like he's overstepped his bounds there?
definitely overstepped.
Yeah. Do you mind me asking you about the costume, like the shark costume here?
Yeah, I don't mean no. I'm no threat.
Heck yeah.
I'm no threat.
Yeah.
I'm just here to express my rights, and then I'm going to go to Costco after this.
Of course, yeah. Is there anything else you want to say, tell the people on the camera?
It's just a good day to save America.
Heck yeah. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And remember, we did this in this area because it's time to wake up the neighbors. Our house is on fire, and we have to put it out. So when we march, we are going to chant. We are going to be loud. We are going to let them hear us. All right, my students.
Seems the march is now commencing. We had a couple people go forward in other group side earlier as well. What brings you out to this protest today?
We just want to come together.
Yeah, coming together?
And just say that we're not okay with what's going on. Yeah.
What's your opinion on, Donald Trump?
Low.
Low?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really low. He's a travesty and everything he's doing. His extremes are becoming more acceptable or more normal, and we have to speak up.
Yep.
Everything that he's doing today, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, would have been a Watergate every day. So,
Is there anything else you want to say? I appreciate. Yeah, fuck Trump. That was just a lady in a banana costume. We got voters coalition here. Streets today.
Yeah. We've got a quote-unquote president that thinks he's a dictator.
What's your opinion on Donald Trump?
You're not putting this on public broadcast, are you? 'Cause you're going to have to bleep everything. I think he's a fucking spoiled man, baby. He doesn't deserve to be president, doesn't deserve to be out of jail. So, fuck Trump and everybody that's...
Question everything. Don't just go off of what you've been told all your life as a child. Ask the questions, because that's what's going to show you the truth in the long run.
Got it. What brings you out to the protest today?
I just don't like the fact that he's trying to grab control of the country.
Yeah.
He's eliminating the checks and balances, and I don't care what's happening to people who are less privileged than myself.
What's your opinion on, Donald Trump and his administration in general?
It's a group of loyalists instead of qualified people, primarily.
Yeah, you mind me asking about, the costume? I see here you have a couple rhymes on your, very reminiscent of Dr. Seuss. What? Tell me about the costume and your mindset there.
In the past, I've dressed up like this and read stories to toddlers, just not usually who are in the White House.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Any other opinions you'd like to share about the matter or topic?
Just have a good time today, and we'll just keep fighting the good fight.
Heck yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, so what brings you guys out to the protest today?
Coming out to make sure she has somewhat of a decent future, or try to.
Absolutely, yeah. How old are you?
13.
What's your opinion on everything that's going on?
I don't like it.
Pretty scary. What's your guys' opinion on Donald Trump?
I just like everything that he's doing. He's a disgrace to America, 100%.
Absolutely.
I don't like anything that he's doing, especially the defunding the disabled kids and the education. It's horrible.
Yeah, absolutely abhorrent. I appreciate you guys. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
No, fuck Donald Trump.
Hell yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I don't know.
On this side of the road, it's completely empty. We definitely have concentrations on the main roads of Sunshine. So what brings you out to the protest today?
Just to, obviously, no kings, and to support my friends and my family that aren't able to.
What's your opinion on Trump and his administration?
It's completely inappropriate, and pretty much everything he's done to the people in the marginalized community in our country is completely unacceptable.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share or anything else you'd like to say about everything that's going on?
No kings, free Palestine, and just gay rights, everything. We love it.
Heck yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you speaking with me. Is there anything do you mind if I interview you as well?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind being on camera?
Sure, yeah.
Heck yeah, what brings you out to the protest today?
Just protesting Donald Trump and his unfairness. He has taken this this administration to a whole completely different level. Just so many illegal things I think that should not be happening, and fuck ICE too.
Yeah.
Just some crazy stuff that isn't happening to my people. It's just messed up, and I pray for all those out there, all those immigrants out there, and love to them all.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say or any other opinions you'd like to share?
Free Palestine and free Congo.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Hey, do you mind if I interview you about your participation in the protest today? Do you mind being on camera?
No, it's fine.
Heck yeah. What brings you out to the protest today?
Just a protest for what America is truly about.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what's your opinion on Trump and his administration?
He's the worst president ever in the history of the United States, and we have the most incompetent administration ever.
And I see a U.S. Air Force veteran hat. Thank you for your service. How do you feel like that plays a role in your participation here today?
Well, I think most veterans, if not all, believe in democracy. A lot of people like, my parents' generation and my grandparents' generation, they fought against the Nazis. And quite honestly, anybody who watches a documentary or reads about Hitler knows that the Trump administration, pretty much led by Stephen Miller, I think, is following that playbook step by step. People should go watch one of the documentaries and it'll go, oh wow, there's no originality in this administration, and they're certainly not working for the American people.
Very scary. And how do you feel like your participation in this protest is going to, contribute to, current events?
Well, I just think that myself and all the people here, I'm really proud of Springfield turning out, wants to get the message across that not being a democratic country is unacceptable. Plain and simple.
Perfect. I appreciate you taking, is there anything else you'd like to say or any other opinions you'd like to share today?
Just like to encourage Springfield to keep stepping up and do the right thing.
Amazing. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. I hope you have a good... Would you mind if I gave you a quick interview about your participation in the protest today? Do you mind being on camera? No. Heck yeah. So I see, you're out here getting, it looks like, petitions and signatures. What brings you out here to the protest today?
This is the People Not Politicians referendum against gerrymandering in the state of Missouri. I think every vote should count, Democrat, Republican, and it's not fair that they're trying to take away votes from people by redistricting in a way that is unfair and intentionally doing it because they want Republicans to have more votes in Congress. That's not fair. I'm here because I value the votes of others, and it's just the right thing to do.
Absolutely. And what's your opinion on Trump and his current administration?
I am highly displeased, and I don't swear, otherwise I would.
Is there anything else, other opinions you'd like to share? Anything else you'd like to speak about today?
I am a parent to children on the spectrum. I am disgusted by what's going on with the National Health and RFK Jr.'s attempts to minimize and they're taking away all of the resources, but also telling us that we're the problem and we have to do something different. It's not helpful, and my kids are personally affected. They are losing resources. They are losing access to the services and products that they need, and with the discretion of the education department, and especially with special education services, my kids are directly impacted. We are losing the things that we need and the funding that pays for it.
Gotcha. And do you feel like your participation in this protest is going to help you and your family and help future generations?
I hope it does. I can't say that it will. I'm just one person, but I'm one person in a group of many.
I just signed a petition against gerrymandering in the state of Missouri. What called you to protest today?
What hasn't, honestly, everything that keeps happening. The media walking out yesterday was one of the bigger things. Right now, I am having a harder time accessing my medicine for trans health care through Planned Parenthood because of funding cuts that were done to Title IX, and it's finally hitting me. So there are direct impacts that this administration is already putting onto us, subverting Congress and everything, and right now shutting down Congress and spreading lies about my community. So.
And what's your opinion on Trump and his current administration? What would you say? Is it
hateful? Ignorant, and honestly just a bunch of political theater. I don't honestly know if that man actually knows what he's even standing for. He just says things, but overall is definitely being puppeted for Project 2025. And I can see how clearly this is affecting everything and actions he's taking to undermine the branch that checks him, the judicial branch. It's supposed to check him, and it's just whatever, it doesn't matter. So it's, what can't I
do you feel like how do you feel like your participation in this protest is gonna help out? What's your opinion on that?
Right now, the biggest thing is people need to see hope. That we're out here together. I need to feel that hope too. Be out here feeling the energy together. Next steps, though, is the big important part, is making sure that you're active from here in the political community, going to different actual programs to help in your community and stuff like that, but making connections and meeting people here is
there anything else you'd like to say or share about today, or anything else you'd like, any opinions?
Trans rights are human rights, and bodily autonomy is something that everybody should be able to get behind.
Hey, do you mind if I interview you today about your participation in the protest?
Sure.
Do you mind being on camera?
I don't mind at all.
Awesome. So what brings you out to this protest today?
Well, honestly, it's the overreach of the executive branch onto the legislative and judicial branches. Honestly, due process for all persons. It's in the 14th Amendment, Section 1. It's been reaffirmed in 3 Supreme Court cases. Due process for all persons. That includes immigrants. That includes asylum seekers. That includes everybody who has stepped foot on U.S. soil.
Gotcha. And what would you say your opinion on Trump and his current administration is?
I think Trump is a dangerous person. I think that his entire administration has made it to where they're just cronies. They just agree, just keep him going on. Honestly, at this point, I think he's more of a figurehead to where they're kind of running the show. There's a gross overstep of power. He never should have been president due to the emoluments clause. He never got rid of any of his holdings. So yeah, I'm not a fan, to say the least.
Yeah, and I can see the Patrick costume. Do you mind me asking you about that today?
Patrick is just someone who kind of represents the idiocy of things. You know, however, he's got a good heart. If you see Patrick protesting, you know that something is wrong whenever people are not being treated with kindness, dignity, and respect.
Gotcha. Is there anything else you'd like to say or any other opinions you'd like to share?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions about what brings you out here today?
I would. I'm also a journalist.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm Ozarks First.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm honestly I'm just a hobbyist. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ellie. Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd like to tell Ozarks First, we're live right now.
Heck yeah, I'll follow you guys. Yeah. Sure. Hi.
So why are you here today?
I'm honestly here to document. I'd like to get out there, see what protests are going on. I want to ask people, what brings them out here. I think there's obviously something going on that brings people out to protest, and I just want to figure out, why. Hear people's opinions on it.
Interesting. You're curious about it.
Yeah.
How do you feel like your initial reaction to this scene on such a level?
Honestly, I love to see it. I've been in a weird place where I'm freaking out about it, so it's nice to see everyone else is freaking out about it. I think if we don't do something about it now, then we might lose our chance. And I love to see that there's a big turnaround. I love that people are fighting for it. I just got recorded by another journalist on Ozarks First Live, so that'll be fun. We'll look out for that. Excuse me, do you mind me interviewing you about your participation in this protest day? Do you mind being on camera?
As long as I don't say something stupid, but go ahead.
What brings you out to this protest today?
Well, you just gotta stand up for other people's rights. I'm a white guy in the Midwest, and so I kind of have a privilege, and I would like to use it to platform other people and stick up for, those that maybe don't have a voice, because I have one.
What's your opinion on Trump and his current administration, you'd say?
Not my favorite. Not, I would say probably the worst administration we've ever had. But if, they stop, arresting immigrants without due process, or if they stop trying to steal elections, and they stick up for people like the LGBT community, people that aren't white, and anyone that doesn't look like them, then maybe they would be doing okay. But right now, they're not doing that, and I don't love it.
Gotcha. And do you mind me asking you about the chicken costume?
Well, I just had a chicken costume laying around, and if you're on TikTok, you've seen the movement probably about the Portland Frogs and how they're being arrested and pepper sprayed, even though they're clearly non-violent. And so the idea of just being silly and goofy kind of shows that you're trying not to be violent. And if someone treats you violently, it's like, how could you be a violent person dressed as a chicken? And then so I just made a sign that went along with it, and here I am. So I just tried to be silly and fun.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say, or any other opinions you'd like to share?
No freedom till it's equal. LGBTQ rights are human rights. Women's rights are human rights. Everyone deserves a voice, and I love America.
Heck yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. They're chatting. This is what democracy looks like.